Hello everyone, it is time for another edition of Try Hard Racing with me, Rollcase TV, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of long game. I was looking at my, looking at some of my other playlists on my homepage on YouTube, youtube.com/@RollcageTV, in case you're watching the VOD on Twitch. I have, excuse me a second. I have another playlist. I have playlists for a bunch of other games, racing games that I've played. And all of them, much fewer videos now. Some of those videos are 3 hours long because I just basically took the entire stream and didn't chop it up into separate, videos. Anyway, so let's get started here. Any suggestions for a game to play next? I'm open to it, but yeah, this has been a long game. So where am I at? Career mode. Yay, career mode. Pro, yay, menus that don't remember that I've completed all of these. It says 100%, yet it still tells me there's new ones. No, there's no new ones. Oh, that one was a new one, apparently, but I've completed it already. So was that one, and all of those. Those are all new, even though I have gold. Oh, boy. I really enjoyed playing this game, but some things are really annoying about it. There's bugs. Okay, trucks. 43% done. Is this brand new? Have I done it once yet? No, there's no kind of symbol, even what do you get when you don't accomplish your thing? You get a little symbol in there. Anyway, racing trucks, 2 rounds. I need to pick a racing truck. Let's see which one they give me. It's this one. Ah, and apparently I actually do have it. So I gotta put my livery on it. I couldn't do upgrades for it. Wait. Oh, what? Am I just doing the final? Did I click the wrong one? Racing Trucks Event 1. Not the Pro wheels, Pro trucks, Racing Trucks, Event 1. Okay. Aha. So I do have this truck. And if I show high upgrades, I have no upgrades for it. I don't have those picked yet. Okay, but I did drive enough miles that I could do the level 1 upgrades. So let's go back and see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 races, so I should be doing 0 upgrades, 1 upgrades, 2 upgrades, 3 upgrades. Okay, so I'm racing this with no upgrades, but I did get my livery for it. How did I get my miles for it? Did I do that at the end of last episode? It's been a couple weeks since I played. I took a week off here. Yeah, it doesn't say how much. I have driven exactly 7 miles. Okay, how did I get 7 miles in this thing? Did I fail at this the first time? No, okay. I don't remember. Did I drive the 7 miles just to get delivery? Maybe I drove 7 miles just to get delivery. Anyway, no, that's not true. I could have done delivery as soon as, because I owned the truck. I needed a pad at the end of the last episode. I don't remember. If you're watching this on YouTube, whether you're watching on a Saturday, it had been a week ago. If you're watching on a Sunday, it was just yesterday to you, but to me it was 2 weeks ago. So I don't remember where it was. Anyway, all right, 2 rounds, circuit racing, unupgraded, because I've got the same one, right? Racing trucks. Yeah, racing trucks. Yeah, okay. So unupgraded, then level 1, then level 3 for the final. I can at least clean and respray it. Two events. Gotta remember that. 2 events. Oh, I didn't see what I had to finish. It's probably like 6th or better or something like that. I should be able to do it. Oh, gotta make sure that my my options are set to difficulty hard. Yes, difficulty hard. Okay. That's where I like to start. If I fail, then you turn it down to medium. If I fail again, I turn it down to low. Because I don't want to do 3 of the exact same races over and over again. That seems wrong somehow. When I'm doing this, it's been a long enough series. Alright, let's see how this goes. Yeah, skip. I'm gonna check. Finish the event 6th or higher. Yep. And it's wet. And these are racing trucks, so they're not gonna fall over sideways. They aren't gonna be jumped or anything like that. But it is snowy. But they are big and heavy, lots of normal force, as the physicists would say. And and they're all-wheel drive, so it's just like a normal race in the snow. It's nice. I like the trucks. Hey, stop hitting me. Oh, I'm going to have nemesises because they hit me. They're wide, they're big, and the road is narrow because of the snow on the side. So, somehow I don't think they would actually be racing in these conditions if these were, you know, pro top-level racing trucks. I don't know what the division is for the racing trucks. Did you guys hear that bleep? I heard a bleep. Yeah, you didn't hear that bleep. Not sure what that bleep was about. Not that I got an event. That's a whole different bleep. I get a ding-a-lingle. Somebody follows or subscribes or renews their subscription or gives me a shout out or something. I could have had other custom events potentially. I would have to find a programmer to do it. I don't have the tools. I could look up everything, you know, as a professional software developer for several decades. But I'm retired now. I don't do any more programming or managing of programming or anything. Had enough. Had enough of that stuff. But yeah, there is like, you can, with the stream elements, you can set custom alerts, but you have to use an API with, I don't know, probably a Microsoft object, something, Visual Basic or Visual C created or something, Visual C#. I started programming in BASIC language on an Atari video game console. It was on the video game console. I had a BASIC cartridge, I know, for the Atari 400, one of the original 8-bit computers. Well, not one of the original, I guess, but an old 8-bit computer, Atari 400, for the Atari 800s and the Commodore 64s were around. This was it was half the power of a Atari 800 or Commodore 64. It was in the era when you would type in programs from a magazine. Use it, you know. I mean, you wouldn't type them in the Atari Basic language, but you would type in codes which the bootloader would understand, and then you'd have that game. And if you had an external hard drive, you could save it off. Okay, where did I finish? Third. Good enough for 6th place overall. When I restart, they're pretty fast. I might, once I need to start getting in 1st place, I might have to lower the difficulty once or twice. But then I'm unupgraded. They might be upgraded for the 1st race. I don't know. It's weird that I had the 7 miles, and I think I did that just as some filler at the end. Still not enough to get me yet to the 2nd upgrade stage, but that's okay. Only need to get to the 1st upgrade stage. I hope everyone is doing well today. I'm streaming this. Yes, I'm very far ahead. I'm streaming this on the first, on the last day of May 31st. Those of you on Twitch, next week is a Dirt Rally Day, which I stream. I'm holding the drive button down. I want to go. It's like, no, you gotta get a different button for that. Oh, these are loud now. Yeah, they definitely seem as fast, if not faster than me. Which should be the case on the hard difficulty. There's 2 difficulties higher than that, where their top speed is higher than yours. So, you have to outsmart them in the turns and stuff. But I guess we're pretty even on the straightaways. Whoa. It's hard to tell because there isn't a long enough straightaway. If they know the brake positions better than me. The brake. What are they called? Brake locations, I guess. When they're supposed to start braking for the turn. Brake spot. Brake handle. Brake zone. Braking zones. Yeah, that's probably it. I do have the track on, the line, ideal line on, but the colors of it are very unreliable in this game. Very, very unreliable. They'll tell you need to lift or brake when you don't have to lift, or you don't have to brake, and then vice versa. They'll show a whole turn as green, even though there's no way you can make that turn unless you at least lift, if not brake. So, but the line itself is useful because it does. I mean, it gives you information on what the right place to drive is, but it also very much so gives you information on where the opponents are going to be driving. They hug that line pretty well, and the AI opponents. And it makes a difference because of the whole Nemesis scheme. If they hit you, you get a nemesis, and then they do get a speed boost. I'm pretty sure it's a speed boost as well as increased aggression, so they will try to drive you off the road. Something that Grid Legends innovated, I think. It's been in Grid Legends for, I think, forever. Whole idea of getting a nemesis. And I will mention, as I usually mention near the start of every stream, if you're chatting on stream in the middle of a race, I can't see your chat while I'm in the middle of racing. I tried yesterday's stream, or 2 days ago on a stream, I got a new tablet for editing, and I tried to put it up in front of me, and I couldn't, well, and I still missed it. There was no good place for me to, there's no good screen for me to do where I just see the chats that come from actual people rather than the chats that come from the timer bot, which continuously reminds people that it's an all ages channel. Please keep it reasonable. This is 4th out of 4, so if I can catch this guy here. Is this it? Is this it? Is this the line? Is this the line? It looks like the grandstand. I'm not seeing any fireworks. There's the fireworks. First place. Yeah, baby. Took him on the last quarter. Now, see, that's the kind of racing I like. Those are exciting races. When it's right on the edge of your hero making it or not making it. Yeah, I'm going to turn this up so I can hear my voice better. All right. It may be a little bit much to refer to me as your hero, but in this fantasy land of a career race. All right. And yeah, XP, who cares? Miles. Okay. Next race should give me the 7 miles I need to be able to do the level 2 upgrades. And did our team win? Yay! Yay, team won. Oh no, that's the event. Yay, Try Hard Racing. We won. Yay. Oh, by the way, first Saturday of every month I mentioned Dirt Rally. I have a club on Dirt Rally 2 if you're into playing Dirt Rally 2 still. Try Hard Racing. Look up Try Hard Racing. I think it doesn't have a dash. There's a link also. In Twitch, you type !club. No. Yes. There's the link. You can't see it on YouTube, but !club and Twitch chat. That works whether I'm online or offline. So looking for more people to join the club. It's a monthly club, so you got an entire month to do it. I gotta remind the person. Maybe I'll raid him today if he's up. Say, hey, buddy, you did the club last month. You do it this month. Anyway, okay, let's go. Next race. Buddy old pal. Have to massage my calves. I'm walking after. I've been walking every day. Walking after I stream this today. Let's see. Yes, I'm an old retired guy, so walking is about the most exercise I get. Where was I? Pro, because it always takes you back to where you were. And I can do the upgrades. Okay, event 2, it's only one round. It's a time attack. Oh, so this is super easy. Upgrades, level 1. Now in this case, don't have to do 1.5. It's just level 1 upgrades, level 2 upgrades, and level 3 upgrades. Even more currency while using the wheel. Even more currency. Well, that's nice. But I do have upgrades to everything level 3 except for breaking. Once I get all the way up here, boy. Look at that handling. Look at that power. Only one acceleration upgrade. Okay. Back. And select. And do the time attack. Sydney Motorsport Park. I take it that's in Sydney, Australia? Yes, Australian flag, I see there. What am I looking for? Nothing. I'm still on hard, which is good. I didn't see what I had to do. Top 3, okay. It's a time attack. It's not usually difficult to get in the top few slots in time attacks. Unless you get people in your way, like you get unlucky with people in your way, which can very well happen. It's just based on your best lap time. You get like 4 laps or whatever. And you start with a running start, so there isn't really the idea of an out lap. You should be able to get a decent time in all of the laps. Maybe they don't start you at a full acceleration like you would normally have. So your first lap might be slightly lower. I don't think the game is sophisticated to have things like, tires are warmed up, so you're going to be going faster and that. I am squirreling the tire, that's warming them up. I mean, the tire warmers. They have tire warmers on F1 cars. I don't know if they warm them up to racing conditions, so I don't think they warm them up quite high enough that they're going to be sticky like they get on actually racing. But they warm them up enough that they get a high temperature quickly. I mean, they do have to, stop and change tires and stuff. You do want to keep them as warm as they can. But I don't know. I don't know all the ins and outs of F1. Oh, it's 2025 now. I'm supposed to be buying all the yearly games. I can get MotoGP 2025 now. I got credits saved up. Microsoft credits. Which I faithfully every day do my Bing. Oh, great. That's not going to count. Not I do save up my, I faithfully every day do my searches on Bing and do whatever other things I need to do to earn Microsoft reward points. Well, it's saying first, but I'm not... Did it say first after the first lap? Because I thought they invalidated the second lap for being out of bounds. I was not paying attention. Yeah, that's another thing. If you get unlucky and you end up driving out of bounds. I mean, if you get unskillful and end up driving out of bounds, it's also unlucky if somebody blocks your way and you end up driving out of bounds to avoid them. Or you get unlucky and somebody is like, disabled in front of you You can't see them in time and rear end them. Yeah, yesterday was my first stream in about a week. I took some time off. Took some time off to try to get some stuff done on the new tablet, get it set up, and to maybe even work on stream stuff like get new songs, or new music for the background music. Cause yeah, none of that. Well, some of that happened. Some of the new tablet stuff got done, but it turns out that the data wouldn't copy over this time. Whatever, they changed the level of Android enough that you could no longer copy the data over using Samsung's own Smart Switch app. Didn't copy the data. It just said, oh, you have this program installed in your machine? That's cool. We'll just go reinstall it from we'll go reinstall it from scratch from the Play Store. And no, we won't copy any of the data. So nothing got copied over. My clipboard didn't get copied over from my keyboard app, and I mean some apps I can sync, like Chrome browser, whatever, I can sync up the tabs. But even that had individual tabs wouldn't sync. Only I had to put everything in a tab group, and then I could tell that to sync. And the actual files, I think, mostly came over, but I'm not sure they all came over. Like miscellaneous files, so docs and things that weren't in the protected part of the operating system. But I would think that Samsung's own Smart Switch app would have access to would have root access to copy the actual data files over. They used to. I had a Tab A 2016 and a Tab A 2019. They copied fine. But now I got a 2023 one, and it's got running much later version, Android 14 or something. Anyway, I got first. Yay, nice fireworks. I do really like this music. I just need more of it. Crinkles.com. Crinklesmusic.com. XGAM Music and Twitch chat. I'll give you a link also in the link in all the YouTube descriptions. It's the links I have though I copied right off the URL, so it says /music. You don't need the /music. It just crinklesmusic.com, because it takes you to music right away. And if anyone wants to give me suggestions, I'm taking suggestions from. They have a whole series of albums called Soundtrack from a Box, volumes 1 through 24. Taking suggestions from 21, 23, and 25. I already have all the music I want from 22. Mostly what you hear is 22. There's also a 21 track, but I want to increase it to at least 3 tracks. Well, I want to increase it to exactly 3 tracks on 21, 23. 21, 22, 23, 24. 21, 23, 24, Soundtrack with Box, crinklesmusic.com. If I use one of your suggestions, and apparently you still have time because I didn't get all that done. It's not all set up on the new tablet to do that yet. Then I'll give you a shout out in some fashion. If the suggestion comes from a Twitch whisper, and I'm open all whispers on Twitch, I triple checked. I am open all whispers. Twitch was having some issues for a while. But yeah, just tell me what Give me three songs. You can just leave the numbers for the 3 songs from. I'd rather you give me the song titles with the numbers. You can listen to the albums for free. If you want to use them in your videos or whatever, you have to buy a license for them, and then you can download the high quality MP3s, and you have to agree that if you use them in a stream, you give Crinkles credit, which I do all the time, and also that you only use them as supplementary material. You don't broadcast the entire album. Your entire stream is in, hey buddy, now we're gonna play some Crinkles music from Crinkles Music Soundtrack in the Box 24. Here we go. Then you just broadcast the album. No. It has to be, you have to do something else. Only license. But it is royalty free. Where was I? Pro. I don't know, because it doesn't tell me where I was. It doesn't take me back. I think it would take me back. Okay, did the second event. Finale. Level 2 upgrades. And I have to finish first this time. Wait. Is it 2 rounds? It's 2 rounds, but it's still circuit racing. Okay. Did I highlight it? Oh, I need 1 more mile. You're kidding me. Oh, for goodness sakes. Oh, I'm going to have to do a custom race for 1 more mile. Oh, I hate this. Okay, what are they called? They're called racing trucks. I do not like the fact that you have to do custom races to get all the mileage in. Or redo a race that you've already got gold in. But it's faster to just do a custom race. So I do a custom race. And, yeah, that's how I got the 7 miles. I decided I would go ahead and do the 7 miles right away, so I'd be prepared right away for upgrades. But I don't upgrade the first one. Anyway, I only need 1 lap. This is ridiculous. I could do more to make sure that I have enough for the level 3 upgrades. That was probably the smart thing to do. There are 2 rounds, though. I think I only need 10 extra miles. So. Yes, another aspect of the game I think is stupid. You can't do practice races without it affecting your career stats. There's no such thing as saying, oh, okay, I want to race against the AI just for fun, but play my career separately. No, it affects the career, so I don't get a chance to practice. Well, I would probably want to practice anyway, but I don't practice at all this game. I don't know how multiplayer is. I think multiplayer maybe doesn't do that, but I can't just do a practice race without affecting my career in career mode, so I don't do any practice races. But the reason they do affect your career stats in practice mode is because you can't just rely on the career races to boost your career stats enough that you can seamlessly finish the career. You have to do races multiple times, which is a little annoying. But it's easy enough to get through a few laps. How many laps you need of here on the wonderful oval it is, Indianapolis, where you don't have to lift the finger. You don't have to lift the finger, literally, to get around the track here. Yay, 1 lap. And he's the winner. 2.5 miles. Yeah. Yep, buddy, I know. I got the next upgrade. Where's the mile? Here it is, miles. Yay, I accomplished it. Okay. Yeah, let's view the replay for 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Let's view the replay 12 times to get a 20 minutes. And now let's go back to career mode. Scroll down to pro. Scroll over to trucks. Scroll down to the race I want. And now I need the upgrades. I can get the level 2 upgrades. I will need, yeah, I only need, yeah, from 7 to 25 is the most, but I only need 36, or I only need 9 more miles. Hopefully I'll get that in this race. I have a feeling I'm going to be short. I should have got in enough laps then in order to get assure that I got the full thing. Select 2 rounds from what I remember. Hoping in the 2 rounds I can get the miles I need. This may be the last race. Let's see if we can get all of these events in. I would like to get all these events in. Oh, wait, let go of the button. Start. I'm cheating, but I had the brake down because I'm used to dirt rally. Let go of the handbrake to get started. No, here you just hold the button down. And I have to finish first. And it is 2 events. So I got a pretty decent chance. If I only finish 3rd in the first race and 5th in the second race, I should get 1st overall. It's not an elimination race, so I shouldn't be afraid to finish 1st in the first race. If it was an elimination race series, then finishing 1st can be dangerous because then you start in the back row. 1st or 2nd, you start in the back row, and that means you're subject to being eliminated right away. If you start, 20, the last 2 positions, 21 and 22, and 21 and 22 start getting eliminated very quickly. I don't think it's quite every 10 seconds what it is gets at the end, but it's, 30 seconds or something. Oh, I thought I could pinch that guy down and make up for it. But this is a circuit race, not an elimination race, so I want to finish as high as I can in the first race and then count on being able to still finish in decent place. If you survive, if you finish in first place and then start near the back and survive getting into the points, you don't get eliminated early. The wave doesn't catch up to you. The wave of elimination. What is it in Fortnite? It's the storm or something that you can't get past. The arena gets smaller and smaller because you're out in the storm or something. I don't know what the premise is of Fortnite. I've never played Fortnite. Never been interested in Fortnite. The only shooter games I play are old Nintendo 64 ones. GoldenEye, Perfect Dark. I can't even play those very well. But that and the original Doom and Quake. I played Quake on one of my marathon streams. Next one's first Saturday in October, or first Saturday in August. Which this thing might not be going out until July, so it's going to be coming up. Watching this on YouTube. I'll have a schedule up. I try to get it up 2 weeks beforehand. But, yeah, I played Quake. I don't know, couple of marathon streams ago. They last from noon until midnight on the first Saturday of the months of February, May, August, and November, which is basically the middle of each season. Boy, that was a terrible start. 6th place. I think I got to do better than that. Well, I'm not going to be getting this whole series done during this episode. But I'm not going to switch to a different car class in the middle of an episode, in the middle of an hour here. So, if I don't make it in the next 10, 15 minutes, I'm going to be upset.
Okay, sorry.
All right. Okay, sorry. Don't say sorry because we're ready to start. Well, I'm starting farther back than I started in the first race, and only finished 6th in the first race, which is barely in the points. 2 6th places is probably not going to be good enough. So I'll be prepared to use that that flashback button. Usually different people win the 2 legs of the race. I mean, completely different groups of people. You know, nobody from the top 5 or 6 gets into the top 5 or 6. There's usually only like one person that gets in the points both races because of the reverse order of the second race, reverse order of finish. It's pretty, and because none of the AIs are better than any of the other AIs, almost always the people that start in the back finish near the back, so people that win the first race are not likely to get in the points. Even the first 5 people that win, not likely to get in the points the second time, so. But still, you get very few points for 6th place, so I have to finish much better than that to get enough points to beat the one person that's going to have the 25. But a 6th and a 3rd, maybe, will be enough. No, I didn't do the math. I don't know what you get for 3rd or for 6th exactly. You get 25 for 1st, 18 for 2nd, 15 maybe for 3rd, and then it goes down like 2 every one thereafter. I don't know. I'm only on lap 2 and I'm getting up there, so. Certainly you get the, maybe it's 25 and then 20 and then 18 or something. I don't know. If I finish in 1st, that's guaranteed. If I finish in 2nd, it's might be enough, depending on how many points you get for 6th place. I think you get enough that it would take you in there, because points go all the way down to 10. Finishing 3rd might be enough too. I don't know again how many points you get for what the difference in points is. Yeah, I'm not really catching them on the straightaways. If I brake a little bit later and get through, accelerate through a little bit better. But it's gonna be tough even to get into 3rd here. I'm reaching the 2nd, 3rd, 4th path. Yeah, you do that. You whip the car around and yeah, but you're still accelerating out of the turn faster than me. Okay, so that is the lead path. Oh, that turn I've handled poorly a couple times now. Can't do that. In case people are wondering, sometimes they ask, especially with Dirt Rally, I am not playing with the wheel, I'm playing with a controller. My wheel has been boxed up for a while now because I don't have room for it anymore. So, playing with a controller. Not that that's an excuse. It wasn't that much better with a wheel. I played Dirt Rally 2 and I've in a community of people. I used to be more involved with the one Discord community, but I'm in a community of people that let's take it. And they've all moved on to the quote-unquote sequel to Dirt Rally 2, Electronic Arts. Come on, take him, take him, take him, take him, take him, take him! Not gonna do it. Is that enough? 6th and 3rd? I don't know. No, it was not enough. Which means I failed. Right? Nope, I failed. I'm gonna have to do this again. Let's see what's left for me to do. I think I am going to end the episode here. I'll do it again. I could probably win it at hard. But, how many races are left? Because I'm not going to have time. Because I have to redo that race. I'm not going to have time to do that race. And be guaranteed of doing this race all within the next 15 minutes. So I am going to end the episode here. I'm over 46 minutes. Maybe I will try it on hard just to stretch it out a little bit. The next episode, which will be the last episode with the truck class, the pro trucks, and I'll be moving on to open wheels. So if you're watching on YouTube, that'll be it for this episode. If you're watching on Twitch, though, I'm just going to take a couple minute break here and be right back. So either way, thank you much for watching. Twitch next episode, Twitch, be back in a couple minutes. YouTube next episode. Thank you much for watching, and I will see you then.